Good morning. Oh, yeah, it's still morning. So yeah, I am on my second big cup of coffee. I made sure to get my Texas there. But yeah, I do a cold coffee, and so it's like probably 3/4 coffee and a lot of creamer. I like the Cinnabon coffee creamer. It's good. Hello. How's everybody doing today? We hit our 600 mark today. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Never fails. They don't want nothing to do with me. I'm busy or something. Let's see. Hello, Drew. Hello, Life Adventures. And Ashley, of course. Hello. Hi, Samson Farms. Duncan 1900. Country Living. Yeah, Eddie's at work, so he'll be kind of popping in the chat, I'm sure, off and on. But yeah, he's on there somewhere. Hi. Oh, there you go. Let's see. You have to do it. I'm on live. Yes, you're on live. So you know you do too much because even the kids can. There you go. All right. All right. But we hit 600 yesterday. We hit the milestone, so we're super excited. Subpar Chinese food. So I'm guessing that's a panda. But we are gonna try to do a little giveaway, kind of in celebration of our 600 mark. We're thinking maybe something either garden related or maybe a little Scentsy give pack to some bars or something. But it's super exciting. We feel like we're on a good path as far as the growth of our channel. So we're excited. Hello everyone. Trying to catch up because I don't always multitask very well. I'm either watching this or talking to you. So but yeah, so we're super excited about that. We've been dealing that'd be awesome. Do a 500. I think we did a 200, a 100, and a 200. I don't remember if we did a 500, but I think we're going to do a 600 for sure. Because it's just exciting. It's exciting to see, and it's exciting to meet everybody. There's so many new people that we get to talk with, and it's awesome. Especially for Eddie and I are both kind of quiet people. And so this has definitely been pushing us out of our comfort zone, or our comfort bubble, and that's something that I think everybody needs to to kind of explore, is there things that kind of push you outside that little comfort zone. So this has definitely been a new adventure for us all the way around, between our land and our house and our move and now the YouTube channel. I think it's been a whirlwind of a year. That's awesome, Life Adventures 450. And it's amazing. It seems like it jumps in like increments. And then sometimes you lose some, and then you gain some more, and then you lose. But so this week has been a crazy week. You know, it seems like once we got back from the bash, it just seemed like it was just something nonstop. So the week right after the bash, you know, we came home, we were kind of trying to get back into our normal stuff. And the Tuesday after, our daughter wasn't feeling very well. She had a little tummy bug, but I don't know if it was an actual bug or if it was something that she just ate that made her, you know, not feel good. But she got over it pretty quick. And then this last weekend, the kids and I were at a friend's house for her son's first birthday. And so that was kind of a whirlwind, you know, trying to get everything ready to go because we spent the night Friday. Come home Saturday and Sunday as we're getting ready for church. I'm brushing our daughter's hair only to find little bugs crawling around. So this is the first adventure in lice for us and the kids. I had it when I was a kid, but can you imagine? I mean, my hair is curly and thick now. It was worse when I was a kid. But I think we caught it pretty early, so it's been it's been interesting, but she is a super trooper. She's not complained. She's let me, you know, wash her hair and comb it through and everything. So I've been very, very impressed with how well she's handled it. And we got everything, you know, washed and cleaned and bagged up. And so far, I think we've got it pretty much under control. It wasn't super bad, so that was good. I think we caught it kind of on the early side of it. So we were able to get it pretty well taken care of. So yeah, lice are no fun because you just never know if you've got them all. So, but like I said, she's been an awesome trooper with it all. She's not complained. On Sunday we sat. It was a 4-hour period. We between washing and combing through and treating and washing and combing through, it was 4 hours of us constantly doing something with her hair, and the whole time she was very good. And I kind of expected her to get kind of cranky and crabby and be like, are we done yet? But no, she was pretty good. So first go around, hopefully we don't have to deal with this very much, but you know, kids are kids. They get around other kids and they go to school, and it's going to happen. I've heard a lot about, you know, the tea tree oil is good. We actually started off before I did any type of treatment. I soaked her head in olive oil and put a shower cap on it, and we left it on for about an hour. And I could already see that the few that I had seen kind of at the top of her head that were moving around were no longer moving. So I was seeing that was already kind of, you know, helping out for a lot. And then the conditioning stuff that I got that was to help with lice, it was no pesticides in it. And so I think it was more just to kind of help, like, make it slick to kind of get through it. But yeah, I've got some tea tree oil, and I'm going to be putting that in our shampoos and stuff to kind of help with that. But let's see. Yeah, I treated her hair yesterday and combed it through, and there was a few little spots that I found, but nothing like the first day. So I told her, I said, you know, I brushed it through or combed with those little tiny combs, combed it through multiple times to where I wasn't getting anything, washed her hair and combed through it. And then I told her that today we're going to do it at least one more time just to make sure we've got rid of everything, because that's no fun. It's no fun for her. It's no fun for us having to sit there with her and constantly comb through her hair. But mostly, I mean, it's miserable for her. I mean, it makes you itch, and then you're just, yeah, it's no fun, period. So we are, we're doing pretty good though, as far as everything looks. It looks like we kind of nipped it, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, we're gonna do the tea tree oil, and I even heard that, or I read that like eucalyptus is good too. So yeah, and I know a lot of people, when something like that happens, like to try to like point fingers and, oh, it's just because of this, or they got it from this person. And the way I'm trying to view things, because kids are going to be kids, they're going to get around things that either get them dirty, make them sick, or whatever. Is just, I'm not going to put blame on anything. You just deal with it as it comes and move on, because that's not going to help them any. Because, I mean, you can't blame everything on everybody. This happens. Things happen, and you just got to keep moving on. I was going to look for the rid, but they didn't have any, because that's what I had always heard to use. But then I saw that other stuff that had no pesticides, so I tried that. And then we're looking into other options, and found the tea tree oil and the olive oil. And I've even seen, like somebody else said, mayo, which I'm guessing because of the oils in it, kind of suffocates them out and also makes the hair slick. But so far, I think we got it nipped, and I'm sure she's excited, but I know we're excited with it. We don't have to deal with that anymore. But other than that, that's our big things for this week, is the giveaway and our little lice epidemic, but it's gotten taken care of. But so how's everybody else's week going? Anybody have any exciting things coming up? I know we're just kind of trying to avoid some of the heat, because as much as the temperatures haven't been as high this year, but the humidity has been a lot worse, I guess, because it's been a wetter year this year. But I know Eddie works in an automotive shop, and he it's not air conditioned or anything, so inside their shop, even with not being in direct sun, it's been in the high 90s. So you put the heat on that, and then it's just makes it almost impossible to move. Awesome, Amy. Hi, Rachel, if she's there. Let's see. But yeah, it just seemed laundry. I know Ashley and I we're kind of joking about this last week. Laundry seems to be that never-ending cycle. It's like once you think you kind of got it taken care of, you turn around and there's another basket or two. But yeah, I know I've been trying to kind of get back into the swing of things. It's like you get out of your routine and it gets hard to get back. Yeah, disposable clothes. No. But yeah, and especially since when you have someone, like when Maddie got sick, she got sick on her blankets, so that kind of put a halt on her clothes, and I had to wash her blankets. And then when we had the little started noticing the lice on her, everything else had to stop and had to wash blankets and sheets and everything else that we could think of. So yeah, never seems to fail. Can't ever get back into your routine. But yeah, we're just trying to keep cool. I know it seems like it's been hot everywhere lately, or humid, I guess you could say. Yes, ma'am.
One more.
What?
Of this.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, lice means so much laundry. I know. Adds 20 times more than what you already have to do. But so yeah. Anything exciting going on other than housework for anybody? How's everybody's gardens doing? I know some of our tomato plants seem to have gotten a little bit of heat stroke. But let's see. So I know this isn't really like I guess homestead related, but has anybody else gotten into kind of a dinner idea slump? Like, I can't think of anything to make for dinners. I seem like I'm kind of in the same, 10 cycle, kind of just rotating them out. So if anybody has any ideas, I am more than open to new dinner ideas. Yeah, no. And I know, like, I mean, we're not on any type of special, restrictions or diets, but even then, it's like you just kind of get in this lull. It's like, and I know I drive Eddie crazy because I usually do our grocery shopping for a 2-week period, and I'm always asking him, I'm like, what do you want for dinner? What are some dinner ideas that you have? And he tells me that I always ask him either like right after he eats or while he's eating. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry. Drop my pen. But yeah, I never can get, and I try looking at Pinterest, and I try looking at, cookbooks. I try looking at old cookbooks. I try to think of things that crock pot Italian chicken. That sounds good. I have to look into that. Because it doesn't help when you have 2 little kids who are your biggest critics. And you try to think of things that, are flavorful but not super spicy or not overly salty, or because that's my biggest thing. I don't like things that are super salty. Yeah, exactly, country living. Because I find things all the time. I'm like, ooh, that sounds good. But then I mention it to either Eddie or the kids, and they're like, But roasted herb chicken, lemon garlic chicken. Yeah, I thought about trying that. I get nervous that I'm gonna mess it up. But that's a good one. I'll try that and the Italian crock pot chicken, because I know I'm probably just cook and they'll eat it. Yeah. Well, I know I'm kind of that mean mom. I don't do multi-meals for kids. So me and Eddie will both tell them, well, you either eat it or you starve. So I know Eddie's been wanting us to do more like cool meals, but I get kind of lost after salads and sandwiches. I know. Vegetables. See, and I have one that will eat pretty good on vegetables and one that's, yeah, it's like pulling teeth. I can usually, with her, I make a deal with her. I'm like, you have to at least eat like 1 bite of the vegetables, or, if you're going to, she kind of makes deals with us. Like, if I eat 2 bites of this, can I eat 1 bite of that? I'm like, as long as you eat something. Yeah, I know. I wish Amy, man, I'd be okay to let somebody else cook for us. Wish we were closer, or y'all were closer. I know that's the only thing bad about asking for ideas, is because people start talking about food and everybody starts getting hungry. Tater tot casserole, poppy seed chicken, lasagna, fajita tacos, grilled chicken, steaks, stuffed pork chops. So I do a lot of pork chops. We do tacos a lot. I do like enchiladas because our daughter really likes enchiladas. So we do chicken and cheese enchiladas. I do lasagna every now and then. I haven't done fajitas in a while. And you're fasting. Oh, I'm sorry. Probably not helpful. But oh man. Creamy chicken and broccoli. Yeah. And see, like, Ed doesn't care for a lot of rice. So I have to, sometimes I'm like, oh, chicken, broccoli, and rice. And he's like, rice again? I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know. Let's see, taco pie. Let's see. Sorry, I'm reading. See, I like that idea. Yeah. Well, and I know there's a lot of parents, and I don't want to feel like I'm being judgmental on any parents that, might make a separate meal for their children that they do for the adults, because that's your choice. But me personally, I'm not gonna make 2 or 3 meals for one meal just because they want to be picky. So yeah, they eat what we eat. So they eat what we eat, either eat a little or eat a lot, but yeah. Stuffed chicken breast, cream cheese, sauteed onion, mushrooms. So I think what I might do is I'm going to put our, oh, hold on. I'm going to put our email in here. And if you have any ideas that you don't mind sending me, shoot me an email. Because any ideas are better than, because I feel like, okay, so I usually do spaghetti at some point, tacos or taco salad, enchiladas, either pork loin or pork chops. Then we do, I do steak every now and then, because I know Eddie likes steak, but it's one of those things, like, some days you can get it good, some days you get it overcooked and it's tough, and after a while you just kind of get tired of it. I get tired of it. What else do I make? Meatballs or meatloaf, stroganoff. That's another one I make a lot. Oven baked chicken. Oh, I bet. And I mean, steak really, I mean, it's kind of expensive all across the board, I think, and depending on what cut you get, and then sometimes even the more expensive ones, it's like you get more fat than you do meat. So I'm like, well, hey, single dad. Hey, Chris. But yeah, I just feel like I'm always doing the same things. So I like to get other people's ideas, because sometimes I I feel like I make things and I just get oh, we're having that again. But see, like, I like making a chicken stir fry, and I use like zucchini and squash and carrots and mushrooms, and what else? I've made quiche, like I made some little mini quiches for Father's Day for our church. No, for Mother's Day, I think. Mother's Day. But Eddie doesn't care. Eddie and the kids are both, none of them really care for eggs very much. They'll eat a little bit, but not much. I like quiche. I know, and I haven't eaten. I haven't eaten today yet. Well, I had a little sausage patty. So like I'm sitting here, like all this stuff popping up. I'm like, all that sounds so good. Part of it maybe because I'm hungry, but I know Samsung Farm, they posted the like ratatouille. That looked really good. And then I even saw hold on. He also made, like, what was it, the zucchini pizza boat things. Those look really good. Now, if I could get my kids and Eddie to eat that, I'd probably steal that recipe. Pizza meatloaf? That's interesting. That might be something a little different. Let's see. But yeah, I'd be more than happy to take any suggestions on dinner ideas, because especially if you have like cold dinners, like I said, I get stuck after sandwiches and salads. There's only some, and like salad's good, but usually it's one of those things. It's kind of like Chinese food. It only stays with you for a little while and then you're hungry again. Chicken and dumplings. That's where I kind of steer away from it, because I don't like the dumpling part. I don't like the soggy bread texture. Yeah, I know. All this food talk, everybody's going to start drooling. Pasta, yeah, we like pasta. Okay. Pasta, it's like noodles. Maddie. Eddie's so Eddie cracks me up, because sometimes I've used different pastas in my spaghetti. Like sometimes I'll use like linguine instead of the angel hair pasta or something, and he'll be like, you're making it too noodly, and I'm like, okay, I don't understand. He doesn't like a lot of noodle, but he likes noodles, if that makes any sense. Spaghetti squash. I've thought about trying that. Just thought about sneaking it in there. Seeing what everybody says. Seeing what everybody thinks before I tell them what it is. Sun keeps popping up out from the clouds. It keeps like making my camera adjust. I thought I would try. Or I even thought about like getting one of those little kitchen tools that you can make like noodles out of zucchini. Just to see if I could maybe sneak that in there. Yeah, texture. But yeah, I thought I would kind of put that out there, since having a community of friends, and family, you kind of get out there, you can pick other people's brains and kind of get an idea of other options that we might have. Because I just get so lost sometimes. Plus, I want to make sure everybody's good and hungry when they go to have lunch. Although Eddie's already eating, so, or if he had his what did he say? Poor excuse for Chinese. Oh Lord, Area 51 raid. I'm just waiting to see if anybody's actually. I don't want to say stupid enough, but if they're dumb enough to try it, it's going to be an interesting situation. Yeah, you just get, because I mean, there's things that I like that it's just not something that they would like. The stuffed bell peppers. I've thought about that because I think Eddie likes those, but I don't know how well that would go over with Tweedledee and Tweedledo over there. Yeah, like I will, for like our side dishes, sometimes I'll make either zucchini or squash or broccoli or any of those things. And like I said, Zeke's pretty good. He'll usually at least try a couple bites, if not already like it. Maddie, on the other hand, we gotta make deals. She has to. she'll still usually eat it, but there's a lot of gagging involved. Especially one of the things I never understood was green beans. She used to like gag on green beans, just putting them in her mouth. She started gagging on them. I haven't had stuffed bell peppers in a long time. Might be something we can look into. I'm sure Eddie would like that. Does anybody have any like really good hearty salads that you guys put together? Because I mean, we always add like turkey or chicken to them, you know, give them that protein. But I wonder if there's I don't know. I'm kind of rambling at this point. I'm just trying to think because I got to start thinking of dinners for this next 2 weeks so I can do our grocery order at the end of this week. 7-layer salad. Yeah, I usually add like either grilled chicken or a couple weeks ago my mom had gotten one of those rotisserie chickens, and it's just her and my stepdad, so she gave us half of the chicken, and so I took it all off the bone and I added that into a salad. So we'd have that, or we add turkey or ham, stuff like that. Broccoli salad later, spinach salad. Okay. Roasted tomato potatoes. Get a stick blender and blend up veggies and put in sauce like spaghetti sauce. Yeah, there you go. That's a good idea. 320. Blend it up, they'll never know. Yeah. Okay, Novita.
Be careful.
So many ideas. I'm gonna have to go back through and like read all this stuff so I can write it all down. Potatoes and Polish sausage, olive oil and bake. Yeah, maybe we need to start like a homesteading cookbook, and we can just start pitching ideas, and we can get it all in a book, and then we can just kind of share it to the homesteading community. It's all right, Chris. I know how it goes. Yeah, they got there. Our garden is doing pretty good. I can't wait till we start getting more stuff out of our garden. Oh yeah, not just homesteaders. I'm sorry. I was just in that mode. But yeah, just do like a cookbook and just start jotting ideas down. spread it out there. But we got our garden going okay. It just seems like we got kind of a later start this year because between the rain and then we kept having issues with stray dogs coming on the property and tearing up our garden and terrorizing our chickens.
One more. Bacon. I love bacon.
Fruit and veggie popsicles. Yeah. Yeah, the kids would probably eat that like crazy. I know my mom, she'll make them some kind of like a yogurt pop when they're over there at her house. And she'll make 8 or 10 of them at a time, and they'll go through them pretty quick, especially when it's hot.
Egg, baking soda, and baking powder are just fine to use. Out of eggs?
Yeah. Yeah. Banana bread with yellow squash in it. That would be different. Like, I thought about making some zucchini bread and not telling them what it was and letting them eat it. Because I like zucchini bread, but that's a good idea, Duncan. See, I need stuff like that. I need just like ideas of things I can kind of slip in there and nobody's the wiser. Brisket, ribs, pork loin, anything we can smoke, we can do. Yeah, I've seen that, the chocolate zucchini bread. It looks really good. Even like the, there's something else that I saw that I was like, ooh, bacon wrapped around pork loin. I don't regret it. But yeah, I can't wait for some of our vegetable stuff to get matured enough that we can start using that, because I use a lot of like zucchini and squash because those are 2 of my favorites. But ours is slow going, but it's coming, so we're excited. So y'all are so awesome. Y'all are giving me all kinds of ideas. Not only for dinners, but for sneaky stuff. I'm sure Eddie's not going to be happy because now he's going to ask me with everything, what's in this? What did you put in this one? You don't know. I definitely have to go through and reread some of the comments so that I can see what all these awesome ideas are. I'm excited now. Got some different things I can try. So what else is something we can talk about to get everybody off of food now that I started something? Anybody else have trips that they're out? Everybody getting ready for back to school? We got a good chunk of Maddie's school supplies the other day, so that was good. Hi, to family. But yeah, we got a lot of Maddie's school supplies the other day. We only have a few things that we need to pick up, but nothing that's. I tried to get a little early so I didn't have to go in there when it was everybody packed in there trying to scoop everything up. I don't like dealing with crazy crowds. So our son is playing with our daughter's Doc McStuffins thing. Can you take it into your room if you're done with it, where you turn it on? Okay, can you not? Then let's not do the song right now, okay? Mean Mom. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the Christmas in July thing. That's going to be a lot of fun and education. I'm looking forward to it. Homeschool curriculum. Yeah. One of the other girls that was at the birthday party this last weekend, she homeschools too, and that's what she was talking about, trying to make sure she was prepared. She'd been doing some stuff over the summer, but she was trying to get her full curriculum figured out for her son. He's the same age as Maddie, so he's a first now. But bye, Life Adventures. Have a great day. But yeah, I think it's great. The people that can homeschool. I don't think I would be able to do it, but I think it's, and I know there's a lot of people who have opinions, strong opinions both ways. And to me, I think if it's working for you and your family, that's great. That's what you should do. I think people need to kind of just butt out, mind their own business. You don't have to be opinionated about everything. But yeah, our daughter will be starting kindergarten. I mean, not kindergarten, first grade. She just got out of kindergarten. Yeah, and that's fine. It works for some people and it doesn't work for others, and that's great. I mean, if you can make it work, more power to you. Maddie's about to start first grade. She's super excited. We have a program at our church. It's called Mother's Day Out, and so it's kind of like a preschool program, 2 days a week. And so we're going to start Zeke on that. I think they don't go back until September. That's awesome. That's awesome. 320. So we're going to start him on the 2 day a week preschool program. I wanted to try to get him. So the Texas laws Texas passed something where now pre-K goes full day, or it's full school day instead of half day. And so that actually opened up programs for kids who don't quote unquote qualify for pre-K, because I don't know how it is anywhere else, but like here, in order to be qualified to go to pre-K, you have to either be below a certain tax bracket, you have to not speak, you can't, a non-English speaking, or you have to be homeless, or if you're a military family or first responder family, or if there's been anything with foster care, if you're in foster care or something like that, then you qualify for free pre-K. Well, we don't fall into any of those brackets. Well, then they were opening up a couple of classes for those who didn't qualify for the free pre-K, and so I was super excited, because at first we heard it was just gonna be like a lottery system where you put in your application type thing, and then they just kind of would draw names until they got it filled up. Well, now they sent out a thing saying that they're super excited to open up pre-K for the non-qualifying people at a tuition-based pre-K. And the tuition is a little ridiculous in my opinion. The tuition for a pre-K for public school is $400 a month. And in my mind, if we could afford $400 a month, I'd be sending them to private school. But so we weren't able to get in on the public pre-K bandwagon. So he's going to the church's 2-day-a-week pre-K, which, I mean, that's $90, and that's not too bad. I can see that, but, and plus it's technically a private education, but yeah, I think they'll be doing the same time as the rest of which, like Maddie goes from 8 to 3:30. So they would be going from 8 to 3:30. I think before they got out around noon. But it's amazing how much schools have changed in years, because I can remember, I don't remember a lot from kindergarten, but I can remember kindergarten where we had, center play and we went outside, and I mean, we might have, read books, or, they read stories to us, and we might have done small stuff, but the stuff that they have kindergartners doing now is crazy, but it seems to be working. I mean, I can't say anything negative about it. I mean, Maddie, they had them doing math and writing and reading. They have, when they sent this home, it said something about that the kindergarten would be grafting, and I'm like, they're grafting in kindergarten, but it wasn't what I was thinking it was. It still was, a math problem, grafting, but it wasn't as extreme as what I was thinking. Yeah, I mean, $400 a month is definitely cheaper than like daycares, but I am blessed to be able to stay home with them. So we haven't had to do the daycare thing or babysitter or anything like that. So we've been blessed on that side of it. Bye, Duncan 1900. Thanks for stopping in. But yeah, just thinking, $400 a month for what should be, I mean, it's public school. It is just kind of hard to swallow. That's a hard pillow. At first it was $500, and then they reduced it to $400. So, but it is what it is, and we can't change that. So we're just gonna do what we can to at least give him that opportunity to have a little bit of boost before he goes into kindergarten. And but all in all, I think it'll be good, because there's also some kids from our church that go to the Mother's Day Out program, and so it'll be good for him. But yeah, I can't complain, because I've been blessed enough to stay home with our kids. I worked before we had Maddie, but when we found out we were pregnant with our daughter, after looking at everything, it was just as much out of pocket for me to stay home than it would be for us to do daycare or babysitter and all the extras that we'd have to do just to make sure that she had supplies wherever she was, plus at home. So I ended up staying at home to be with her, and then we had our son, so I've been staying at home with him too, and we've been very blessed on that, because Eddie's the sole income, but the work has been there that he's been able to help us live in a place that we don't have a ton of money, but we have what we need, so can't complain. But I know there's a lot of people that need to get to work or have things they need to do, so I won't keep everybody. I just wanted to hop on and just chit chat with everyone for a little bit and bounce some ideas off of you guys for dinners, and to let you guys know about our 600 sub giveaway that we'll probably do next week. we'll have a couple of options for the winner. I'm not exactly sure how we'll choose the winner. Maybe we'll just, I think Eddie was going to do a live one other time this week, so maybe we'll just, we'll have more details on that then. But yeah, we're going to do that 600 sub giveaway, and that's about all I have. But I just wanted to say hi to everybody and bounce some ideas off you guys. But I appreciate y'all coming in, and I guess we'll talk to y'all soon. Have a good one, and y'all be blessed.